Basically, at first I was actually in culinary line. I graduated in culinary arts and I was doing restaurant works, hotels and fine dinings. Till one day a friend actually introduced to me Brian Lee to create a menu for him in his new restaurant called 𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒂, which serves poke. Fast forward to a year later, I actually left his restaurant and I continued to do like fine dining arts in fine dining restaurants, and also I moved to hotels. And Brian and I still kept in touch over the years. Every time when we met up for coffee, he would try and recruit me. We would simply have meals, we'll have coffees, and he would always slowly try and introduce to me about how real estate actually works like. And I wasn't really fond or interested in it because I didn't know how it actually worked. I knew nothing about real estate at all. But after a few persuasions from him, I decided to actually give it a go and see how it actually works for real estate. And once I joined, it was a very big effect, a roller coaster of up and downs as well. When I first started, basically it was a very challenging journey because I spent most of my time staying in morning and night in the kitchen. I knew nothing about properties and I didn't even know how to even book a unit or even read up about legal fees. But along the way, I actually had help. When I first started, my mentor and leader, Brian Lee, taught me everything, which I find it to be a very useful advantage. But I didn't want to settle for less. I didn't want to just be a real estate negotiator. I actually wanted to build a team just like how I built in the kitchen. But in order for me to form a team, I needed to be stable and also be able to carry myself. And another thing is that I know that the people that I recruited needed to trust me. So I started practicing and I started forming my first team member, which was my best friend 𝒍𝒑𝒂𝒑. And from there, it was a snowball effect for me to actually just continuously build my team with trust, with education, and also with knowledge that I know that will be very useful for my team. The biggest financial impact that actually did to me right up to date, it was me being able to tell my parents that they don't have to work anymore. They can retire. I will take over of anything. Being able to buy myself the things that I always wanted to, but I couldn't because with a fixed pay, I was always felt limited. But over here, I'm able to financially break free and give my parents everything they ever wanted, and for myself as well. The biggest myth in property line, right, or being a real estate agent is that you have to have very luxurious items. You have to keep bragging about it and stuff, which is all actually just myths. You see, the reason why that majority or some of them actually feel that we need to do so is because to show how successful we are. Because when you carry branded items or buy luxurious cars, you will think that this person is actually doing very well. So I believe that to be a myth because you brand yourself on how successful you are, but not by just what you wear or what you bought. It's about how you carry yourself. You can tell a person is actually successful by the way he walks, the way he talks, and how he smiles, because you know that person is actually happy. See, like for majority of them always ask me like, why don't you just get like one of those expensive belts or luxurious cars? For me, that wasn't the point. I wanted to actually get something that I actually really like, but not about what others would actually think about me. I bought myself a Honda Civic, which is something that I actually look forward to for the past 3 to 4 years actually, and I managed to get so. I was able to actually buy the items that I really wanted, that made me happy. That for me, that was actually knowing that I was actually being successful with it. Because I actually managed to buy myself a super gaming computer, or go to the Lego shop and have my own Lego collection right now. Something that I always just had to do window shopping about. So nobody actually gets to see all this, but it's there for me. And for me, I actually find that to be how a person will actually be successful, but not something they actually wear around their waist, or the item that they actually put around their neck, or the suit that they wear. I'm Nazreen, team leader of IQI Elite. If you are motivated, hardworking, and dedicated to fully break out from the matrix and be financially free, click on the link below. My team will contact you and we will work on your real estate journey, and we will do it together.